storytelling and music with Sonia Aimy. Way back in ancient times, thousands and thousands of years ago, among the African people, storytellers, popularly known as griots, are highly valued members of the community. Also referred to as the keepers of records, they are critical in the preservation, transmission, and articulation of cultural wisdom and the people's history and philosophical concepts. Through storytelling, people and societies around the world learn, develop the codes of behavior, and formulate meaning-making in their lives. Storytelling motivates learners as well as help them access, express, and retain information and knowledge. Stories are to a certain extent the mirror of life. They reflect what people do, what they think, how they live, and how they have lived, their values, their joys, and their sorrows. Stories are also a means of articulating a human response to its environment. To date, storytellers remain dominant mediators for communicating the people's cultural, social, and spiritual traditions. They are teachers, advisors, healers, and they are also entertainers. Fatou and friendship. Fatou was a very popular girl at school. She was clever and fun and got on well with everyone. It was no accident that Fatou was so popular. From an early age, she had made an effort to be kind and friendly to everyone. She invited the whole class to her birthday party, and from time to time, she would give presents to everybody. She was such a busy girl. With so many friends, she hardly got a chance to spend time with individual friends. However, she felt very lucky. No other girl had so many friends at school and in the neighborhood as Fatou. One day, everything changed. On that day at school, everyone was having a great time, drawing, painting, giving gifts. That day in class, everyone had to make 3 presents to give to their 3 best friends. And Fatou enjoyed this task of choosing 3 from amongst dozens of her friends. However, when all the presents had been made and shared out among classmates, Fatou was the only one who had not received a present. She felt so terrible and spent hours crying. Everyone came to console Fatou and tried to console her for a while, but each time they stayed only a very short time before leaving. This was exactly what Fatou had done so many times to others she considered her friends. She realized that she was a good companion and acquaintance, but she had not been a true friend to anyone. No, she had tried not to argue with no one. She had tried to pay attention to everyone, but now she had found out that that was not enough to create true friendship. When she got home that night, she created quite a puddle with her tears. Fatou asked her mother where she could find true friends. Fatou, my dear, answered her mother, you cannot buy friends, honey. You cannot buy friends with a smile or good words. Listen, if you really want true friends, my love, you will have to give them real time and affection. For true friends, you must always be available in good times and bad times. But I want everybody to be my friends. I want to be everybody's friends. And I need to share time among my friends. Fatou protested. My dear, you are a lovely girl, but you can't be a close friend to everybody. There just isn't enough time to be available for everyone. No, So it's only possible to have a few true friends. The others will be playmates or acquaintances, but they won't be close friends. Hearing this, Fatou decided to change her ways, that she could finally have some true friends. That night in bed, she thought about what she could do to get them. She thought about her mother. Her mother was always willing to help her. She put up with all Fatou's dislikes and problems. She always forgave her. She loved her a great deal. That was what makes friends. Yeah, that's what makes friends. And Fatou smiled from ear to ear, realizing she had already had the best friend anyone could ever want. So, children, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of this first episode featuring Fatou as our main character. From this story, I guess we have learned about the importance of friendship and what we must do to have true friends and be considered one. Now tell me, do you have a friend or friends, people you consider best friends? How often do you check on them? How much effort do you put to make good change for you and for people around you? You must pay attention to people around you, your loved ones, and dedicate time as much as possible to those you consider friends, especially the most vulnerable among your friends. And are you alone? Are you lonely? Do you need a friend? Leave me a comment below. Okay? I am so honored to share the story with you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on social media. Instagram at Sonia Aimy, Twitter at Sonia Aimy, Facebook at Sonia Aimy-fan. I'm all over the place, just like parsley. And you can also download or get my music, purchase my music on Spotify, Deezer, Boom, Google Play, in almost all the music platforms, okay? So support from African storytelling and music with Sonia Aimy.